Morning friends, it's Julie here. I'm just going to show you a really simple few Pilates exercises to stretch tight hamstrings. I get asked this question quite a lot, particularly from runners, but I've used Pilates myself many times to stretch my hamstrings because I have a really tight low back, which means that my hamstrings tend to be really tight too. So I'll show you some exercises that can help slacken them off a little bit, but remember that you should never think of just stretching your hamstrings in isolation. The body is an integrated system, so really a method like Pilates is perfect because it works your entire body in a dynamic way, and that's the great thing about Pilates is it's that you're always moving, releasing and stretching the muscles. So if you haven't tried it and you do suffer tight hamstrings or low back issues, then I massively recommend it. Definitely changed my life, so it will for you too. I'm confident of it. We're going to start on the mat with a couple of roll downs. I'm in Scotland and today's meant to be the hottest day of the year. So it's already really hot and it's 8:30 in the morning, which is mad. So I've lucked out, and if you're lucky you might get a little glimpse of Edinburgh Castle in the background. That's her there. Okay, cool. Right, so come to your mat. You're going to start with a roll down. So just edge of the mat, you find your hip distance in parallel. I might be cut off a little bit here, but believe me, I'm still here. Find your hip distance in parallel. You're just going to find a nice tall spine. So we come into neutral pelvis, neutral spine. If you don't know what that is, you can take a little look at my blog. There's a little post on how to find your neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, soft bend through the knees. Try and find a nice evenness of balance and weight between both feet. So grind down through the big toe, little toe, back of the heel, lift the ribs off the rib cage, lift the ribs off the pelvis, sorry, and then just lengthen up and relax the shoulders down the back. Good. From there, take a breath in, and as you exhale, scoop your belly button. So draw your belly button in towards your spine as you let the breath out. Drop the chin to the chest, and you're just going to wheel the spine down as if somebody's got your hands and they're just kind of bringing you down. So try and just release the spine piece by piece, little soft bend in the knees to start. Good. Relax the jaw, the shoulders, the head. Keep the weight kind of forward, so kind of try and stay out of your heels. Breathe in, exhale, and then restack here. So little soft bend, restack, chin to chest, wheel all the way back down. Nice and slow. Good. Keep thinking of scooping that belly button in towards the spine. Rebuild the spine. The slower you can do this exercise, the better. Think of repiecing that spine like a Lego block. You're building it up bit by bit. Come back to nice tall spine. Lift those. Keep lifting those ribs off of the pelvis. Last one here. So really try and keep those hip bones open till the last minute, where you have to kind of just round through the hips and come down. From here, see if you can take a little soft bend. Try and bring your hands to the floor. You can use blocks if that's not accessible to you, and then you're going to try and keep one leg straight and bend the opposite leg. So let the head and neck go, press back to open the knee, so it's like a little pedal of the legs. Good. Yeah. And you can see I can't quite get my hands flat to the floor. It's because my hamstrings, my back, my low back, my calves, everything is tight. I do run as well, but also I do a lot of sitting, even though I teach Pilates. Good. And at this point, still drawing that belly button in towards your spine. So just releasing a little bit here. Good. And then from here, just going to take a little bend in the knees. Come on down to the mat. Oh, my feet are sticking. And you're going to bring your legs in front of you onto the mat. We're going to take a little spine stretch forward here. So bring the legs in front of you, flex the toes towards you, sit up on your sit bones. So sometimes I'll clear the flesh away so I can feel my bum grounded. Say no more. Bring the palms forward, just they're kind of parallel to the shins. Hands are facing down. Now you're nice and tall again, like you were in standing. Drop your chin to your chest, and then you're just going to reach beyond the toes. So start to kind of get this scooping around as if you're kind of rounding over a ball that was here. Give this scoop here, or as if somebody's pulling a jacket off you. So you're lifting the back of that rib cage off the pelvis. Good. It's really small. Keep pressing the sit bones down. You're not coming off the sit bones here. And then restart the spine. Keep those ankles flexed, toes towards you. Again, from the tall spine, breathe in. Draw that belly button in towards the spine, chin to chest, and just start to round. Good. And if it feels a little bit too tight, you can take a little soft bend in the knees here too. Exhale. But if you can, try to get that stretch in the hamstring. Try and keep the knees down. Good, relax the jaw and the shoulders. So as well, the shoulders kind of tend to want to creep up. Just take it nice and slow. Imagine somebody's pulling your pelvis or holding you at the hips, as well as another way, nice way to think of it as you stretch forward. Good. Then releasing back off. Good, we'll do so. So a little rotation, you got a nice cross body stretch here. So cross body stretch. Just widen the legs. Again, keep those toes flexed, arms into T position. You're just going to rotate, take your pinky to your little pinky, thumb down behind you, draw the shoulders down the back, and just saw. Again, try and keep the sit bones on the mat here. Saw, and up, opposite way. Saw. Draw that belly button in, keep lengthening up. Saw, up. And all the way back here. Good. From there, we're going to come down onto our back. So just hands under thighs, roll yourself down. And we're going to take a little flex and point of the ankle. Good, so from here, you're just going to bring your fat hands, your thigh into your hands, and just extend the knee so you can see the toes. Take a couple of ankle circles. Maybe 2 or 3 in one direction, 2 or 3 in the other, and then you're going to flex and point the ankle, flex and point, flex and point. Let the thigh be heavy into the hands. Good. And then from there, send one leg long, opposite leg long. You're going to take a little stretch here. So you're going to press the back of the hamstrings really actively into your hands. So press, and then just release off. And then same again, press, so you can kick out through the heel. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed, draw the belly button down for a little bit of support, and relax off. And same again, press out through that heel. Try and keep chin in line with your breastbone too, so try not to let that happen. And then release off there. Beautiful, just taking that on the other side. So starting with that, toes where you can see them, little bit scoop in the belly button, little circle or two, try and articulate the toes as well. Stretch the other way, circle the other way, sorry, and then into your little point and flex. So really point the toes away, press the ankle. Good, try and keep relaxed as well. Good, and then that little hamstring stretch. So opposite leg long, see if you can straighten that leg. So press in the hamstring into the hands really actively, keep relaxed in the upper body, and then just release off. And then exhale, scoop the belly, press those hamstrings nice and strong, releasing off there. Good, last one. Press. Chin in line with breastbone. Mine's tight in the neck, it creeps up sometimes. Good, beautiful. And the last little set here, figure of 4 stretch. So knee over, ankle over knee. Draw that thigh in towards you. Try and keep that low back release, try and keep that tailbone nice and release into the mat. So try not to lift that back off the mat here, resist that. Good. And then a little stretch for the glutes, for the hips here. So again, deep breaths, concentrate on the exhale and then bring in that little bit of softness around the hips, the side of the body. Good, releasing down. Opposite side. Knee in. So this is a really good one to do after you run. You can tag it on as well to anything really, any kind of workout that you do. But as I say, if you are somebody that suffers any tightness in your body or your mind, I would massively recommend you get to Pilates. So good for releasing stress, tension in mind and body, and normally the two are linked. So if you're finding that you're tight and tense in your body, you might want to check out what else is going on in your life that's maybe making you feel tight and tense. It's not always physical. Good. So that was my quick sequence on how to stretch tight hamstrings. If you enjoyed it and you would like to try Pilates for yourself, I have a lovely stretch and strength dynamic Pilates workout that I'd love to send to you. I'll pop a link in the comments, and all you need to do is click it and it will wing its way to your inbox, and you can let me know what you think if you try it. Thank you so much, and I will see you back again very soon.